Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos plays Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Today we're going to Chapter 11. And that is quite the lineup that we just saw underneath there.
Yosuke! Chie!
Well, you're holding them, you're holding one of them. After shielding me from the enemy's attack, Yosuke and Chie stagger a bit before crumbling. I tried to prop them both up. You did that with one. Wait, what is going on here? Did he summon a persona?
Such trouble you've caused. Thanks to you, I'm forced to show myself.
Well, you know, could have picked someone stronger. The calm tone brings my confused mind back to reality. The same show we just defeated is standing nonchalantly before me. Or is it really the same show? Absolutely not, dog. The naked hostility and horrific madness from earlier is gone. The one standing here is utterly calm and collected and has an intense, intimidating aura about him.
Who are you?
I'm Sho Minazuki. We are Sho Minazuki.
Okay, so split personality? I immediately recall what Sho said about that guy before. I get it now.
I see. So there are two personalities within you. You have a split personality.
And one of them does not have a persona.
No way! Seriously?
That isn't strictly correct.
Okay.
I awakened within this child, and I exist to grant his wish. That's why I'm using that thing.
So not what thing? The persona?
That thing?
It doesn't seem to be about Adachi-san, but it's hard to believe that what we've been through up till now was created by a human acting alone. Most likely some otherworldly being is involved with this. I mean, yeah, just like in last year's case.
This child's heart was warped due to great suffering at the hands of man. I must eradicate all that lives to win back peace for him.
Just for him, though, huh? Impossible. He's going to win back peace by wiping out every living thing? Sho is serious about this. He'd go as far as to destroy the world for Sho's sake.
What good will it do to make the world that way? Humans can't live on their own.
That's your perspective. He's unlike you, though, and requires help.
Oh,
from
really?
no one.
So he can grow his own food, get all of his meals, fix his own stuff, do his doctoring by himself. Because, dog, you're gonna need to eat, you're gonna get sick eventually. If you have none of that stuff with you that you can help yourself with, like doctors, farmers, and all that jazz, hunters, you might be able to hunt. You gonna plow all the fields for like your vegetables and stuff like that? No? Of course not, because that'd be stupid.
No, you're wrong. People grow by living together with others. That's how they're able to better themselves.
As I said, that's your perspective. Sadly, you have no friends to save you.
Incorrect! Minazuki casts a gaze behind me to the hallway back there.
Seeing as none of them are rushing in, your other friends must have fallen somewhere along the line.
I can't help my voice from trembling. It's true that there's an uneasiness somewhere in my heart. I keep wondering, why hasn't anyone come yet? And is everyone really okay?
Damn it! You don't listen to that guy!
I'm not.
Yeah, we're fine. No.
You shouldn't try and act tough. You're on the brink of death. What use would you be?
Have you ever seen The Brink of Death? Generally speaking, there's not much talking.
Actually, perhaps you were a hindrance to begin with. Isn't that right, Narukami? Since you seem more accomplished than them.
Well, I mean, I only got so strong because of our bonds. Yosuke and Chie are at loss for words. Yosuke and Chie, don't listen to him. I swear. Only Adachi-san continues to gaze upon us quietly as we struggle to find a retort for Minazuki.
Narukami, why not cast them aside? Then you'll be able to fight freely. Or are you unable to fight properly without these bonds you speak?
I mean, I can still fight. Kicked your ass pretty handily. Well, before you got the persona.
Your weakness is propped up by others, as is the rest of yours. Protecting your wounded comrades will result in your death.
So I had to bring this up. Your whole thing is like, you don't need anyone else, but there's literally two of you. And Adachi. I mean, sure, one of you might be like a spirit or demon, something that's inside Sho that's giving him power in order to lay waste to the world to bring peace for him, as you were saying, you're still relying on each other. Which makes this conversation really weird. A shadow-like persona appears behind Minazuki. No, I'm still trying to shield these two. If I dodge, Yosuke and Chie will be...
You forget about us. You at least gotta...
I mean, are there Dragon Balls here?
That's right. Don't let us drag you down.
What? What are you saying?
How does it feel? You are about to be slain because of your precious friends.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
These are indeed bonds, but only in the sense that they restrain you. Don't you think it would be better to remain
Can you
alone?
speak up? The music is kind of drowning you out, dog. I ignore Minazuki and concentrate on his persona. Can I repel his attack while protecting my friends behind me? How? At the moment, Minazuki makes his move.
Persona.
Izanagi!
I muster all my strength and send my persona out at his, but it's easily repelled, and I fall to my knees for force. Here's the thing: what happened to all those powerful personas I gave you at the end of Persona 4 Golden? Like, you had a ton of them. It's no use. I can't completely block Minazuki's attacks as long as I am unable to move an inch. Seeing me off balance, Minazuki's persona draws back its blade to finish me off.
Let's end this.
If I jump back now, I can't dodge his blade, but then that leaves Yosuke and Chie open. Damn it! What do I do? I will my legs to keep from reflexively dodging. Strangely, I don't feel afraid. I believe in them. Even if I fall, my friends will protect this town. Anime? No.
Persona. Persona.
Oh, it's Naruto and Labris. That is a dope-ass picture. Two personas appear before my eyes, as if cutting through the red fog. They block the incoming attack from Minazuki's persona. The sound of running footsteps draw near. Before I can even turn around, I hear two voices.
Yukun. Senpai, are you alright?
I've been better.
Yeah.
That's right, my friends aren't a burden to me. I've made it this far because they were with me. I'm not strong at all. That's just a lie. That is just a bold-faced lie. But as long as I have my bonds with them, I can do whatever I want. I mean, even without your bonds, you still have a ton of power with your wild card. Sho, why can't you see that?
More
Let me
imbeciles.
show you, Sho.
It seems deploying doppelgangers made from shadows wasn't enough.
What do you think? I thought you were just trying to get persona fragments.
Don't move. Get away from Yukun.
You should have shot him.
I won't show any mercy.
No need for histrionics. I'll concede now without them. Though, should I at least get rid of Narukami first?
No, they look exhausted from their battles so far, but Minazaki doesn't seem to be suffering at all. Just ignore me and save Yosuke and Chie.
Sounds like a bad plan. Haven't you ever heard the saying, the cornered stag is most dangerous?
Is that a
Unless you have
saying?
time or energy to waste.
Though Nato was standing at the ready, her eyes opened wide at the voice that interrupted us. It's the natural reaction for anyone who was involved in that case.
No. Why are you here? Ah! Whoa! What is this shaking?
An earthquake.
It's begun. I'll be taking my leave. All that's left is to see this through.
Minazuki looks at us, looks up at the creaking ceiling, and then turns his back to us, as if we hold no interest to him.
Hey, hold it!
Gotta hit the rocket punch. Nato and Labris deciding they can't let him escape, fan out to flank Minazuki. I'm not sure how now's the time to fight him, but it's too late now. I ready my own sword again, and we all surround Minazuki.
You truly love to swarm, don't you? You find your strength by herding together.
And level grinding.
But there are enough persona fragments now. I have no need to deal with you anymore.
What is this? My legs.
This again.
Minazuki's eyes begin to shine blood red, and we lose control of our bodies. It's that power that held us down at the school gate. No, it's even worse than that. It's got us all in this grip.
Overtaxed. I've been relying on this borrowed power too much. But now is not the time to hold back.
Minazuki's expression seemed to harden for a moment, but in the next instant, he takes a great leap further than humanly possible and descends upon the giant door. He disappears beyond that door, and the heavy sound of the door closing echoes through the room. All we could do was watch him go. Fortunately, his exit finally released us from the power that was holding us in place. We had to pursue him at once. However, as if taking his place, we hear the sound of approaching footsteps from the fog.
I'll take over from here.
Alright.
Let's begin. Bring on the ring.
Sure, you're not that bad. Mitsuru, nah. We have way worse. At the fur-clad woman's command, red pillars fall into the four corners of the room. I know this woman.
Mitsuru-san?
No, that's a fake.
Where's Minazuki?
He's gone already. Hey, not to butt in, but don't you think you're in over your heads a little this time? Didn't you see his power? You're up against more than just that brat.
Adachi-san, who had put some distance between us without us noticing, speaks in his usual carefree tone from outside the invisible walls. It's true that Minazuki's power isn't normal. Does that mean that Sho received power from something beyond human understanding, just like Adachi-san did
I
once?
mean, don't you think it's a little late? He said he has all the persona fragments he needs. So all that's left is to summon that thing, and then jam the fragments he's gathered into. That might have hurt. What was that for?
You speak too much, imbecile. Should I deal with
That's kind of his thing.
instead?
Whoa, no way! Where'd you get that idea? All right then. I did try to warn you guys.
Itachi waves to us while leaving the classroom. Before I can even consider the message he left us with, the fake Mitsuru-san points her rapier at us.
Now it's time for your execution. I'll send you all to the afterlife, one after another.
Whoa. I guess probably Labrys or Naoto, right? Ryu's kind of like really exhausted. I mean, these two are exhausted too, but let's go with Labrys. We hadn't had too many chances to play as either of them, actually, to be fair, but I would imagine Labrys would have a little bit more energy than the human counterparts. Though that just could be Machinist, you're right.
Use your strength to stay on the offensive.
I thought that was Adachi for a second. I was like, I thought you left. Just keep her in the corner. Oh, that is such a beautiful move. No, go back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did not mean to do that. Ow. Stop breaking my persona. You might be dead. You're not dead. Gotcha. Charge attack, baby.
All right, we won.
She seems happy. What happened when we ate that? The red pillars shatter and the fake Mitsuru-san melts. The persona fragments, the melting fake spits out, float up, becoming a ribbon of golden light flowing to the top of the tower. We were able to escape danger, but the damage we've taken isn't light either. We can't just run off and chase after Minazuki immediately.
In any case, let's sort the situation out.
To give Yosuke and Chie some time to recover, we agreed to Naoto's suggestion and stopped shifting through all the information and speculation we have.
Sho was conspiring with the other Minazuki, and they enveloped this town in red fog. They then set things up so that we would fight our fakes here. When persona users fight inside the red fog, their persona is carved off into fragments, which are being harvested at the top of this tower.
So what you're saying is we should get a fan.
So the whole time,
Blow the fog out.
Climax was just to gather our persona fragments, right?
Right.
And Sho and Minazuki are planning on using the gathered persona fragments on whatever it is they're summoning with this tower.
But what's Sho going through so much fuss to summon?
How they intend to use the persona fragments on this summoned entity, and what effects it'll have, remain to be seen.
I mean, Adachi seemed like he was about to spill the beans.
But Minazuki said he was gonna eradicate all living things by summoning this being. We can't let that happen.
Like, does he mean himself too? Because seriously, you're not gonna make it that long in a world filled with nothing. Well, okay, you'd probably make it like a couple months, given that there's a bunch of, actually, if you keep moving and getting like canned foods, you could probably make it a while. And there's water, fresh water and stuff like that. You could probably substitute some of that with hunting, but like vegetables, you're gonna have to grow it yourself. Winter comes around. I mean, you could, I guess, go to some place that doesn't have winter. But then there's just illness and injuries that could happen from doing all that stuff. And without a doctor, you're probably going to be screwed. You might try to learn it, but you're going to have all this other stuff that you're trying to tend to on your own by yourself as well.
Minazuki's trying to fix it so no one else but Sho exists anymore, right? That's pretty serious.
If that's what he's up to, we don't have much time left. We gotta hurry and stop him. Oh, hold on a sec. There's something I was wondering about.
What's that?
Huh? What is it?
Yeah, that Minazuki guy told you he didn't have a split personality, right, Yukon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely heard him say that.
And, that's what made me think that maybe there's a plume of dust stuck in it.
Huh?
Okay.
What do you mean? Well, I told Naoto-kun this before, but the plume of dust has to do with creating Igises in my hearts, right?
Okay, but I was gonna say, what would that do to a human, but we don't know if he's completely human, right? But at the same time, I guess we wouldn't know if like the personalities and memories of the things that were stored in the plume of dust would actually transfer over, but I guess probably it does.
When I met Minazuki, the plume of dust inside me resonated, like when I first met Igis. So if Sho doesn't have split personality, but that Minazuki was a personality that showed up later, it got me wondering. Huh? But how? Why?
No, it's possible. Thinking about it, Mitsuru-san suspected that Labrys's kidnapper had ties to the Kirijo group. I looked into it as well, but during the reign of Koetsu Kirijo, Mitsuru-san's grandfather, as CEO of the Kirijo group, they performed many inhumane experiments, which led to the various
And testing
shadow
on
crises
humans
that
probably
Mitsuru-san's
was one
group
of them, yeah.
continues to deal with. I wouldn't be surprised if Sho was a victim of one of the experiments from that time.
So, are you saying Sho had one of those plume thingies stuck into him as an experiment?
According to my theory, yes.
Seriously?
It's probably gotta hurt, right? Oh, is it from where the scar is on his face? A heavy silence falls over us. If Sho's past was that horrible, it's no wonder he hates the world. I mean, he needs to go travel a bit, I think, because why hate the world when it's just one group that did something to you? Get rid of the group. Go after the creator group. No offense to, I mean, the original creator group is already gone, but I would imagine it'd just be easier and more, well, logical to just go after like the creator group as a whole instead of the entire world. Then again, I'm not completely insane yet. I'd expect nothing less from the victim of inhumane human experimentation, artificially born and then covered up. I feel like I missed something there. A heavy silence falls over. Sho's past was that horrible. It's no wonder he hates the world. I expect nothing less from the victim of a inhumane human experimentation, artificially born and then covered up. Are we just going with artificially born? I thought maybe like kidnapped orphan or something. He probably doesn't even know the importance of the bonds that people form.
Either way, we must hurry on.
Where the hell was he
Rescue
this entire time
Mitsuru-san.
then?
She may be able to tell us more.
Everyone nods and we begin heading to the top of the tower. Not one person has mentioned a word about our friends who aren't with us. Rise, Kanji, Teddy, Yukiko, and the other Shadow Opters fighting alongside Labrys. But it's not because we're not worried about them. It's that we believe in our friends to look after themselves. Rather than go back to town to check on them, we can trust in them and pull all our energy into climbing this tower. We have to move fast if we want to prevent Sho and Minazuki's plan and protect the town that's so precious to us. Plus, we need to know what Adachi-san's really up to. Could just be bored, right? He spent a lot of time in jail. Well, a couple months. Okay, not a lot of time. That's not that long. I mean, I'm sure it sucks. Labras and I lend our respective shoulders to Yosuke and Chie, who's still recovering from their injuries, as we climb the stairs to the top of the tower. We thought the distorted stairs should lead to another maze-like hallway, but they only go further and further up.
Hey, we're at the end.
Whoa!
There's a door.
Yay!
This is the door to the rooftop.
This is a red
Right?
door.
I'm going to open it.
Okay, when you open it, start blasting. Everyone nods and Naoto opens the door. What we see beyond it is a bizarre area we've never laid eyes on before. Outside, what looks like a landing, an enormous red moon shines bright on the sky. There are countless cross-like objects embedded all over the ground, too, making it seem like an execution ground.
What is this?
It's not part of Yasogami High.
You think?
That much is certain. I've never seen this area before.
Hey! Over there!
Is it Mitsuru?
Is that Mitsuru-san?
Just like we saw on the Midnight Channel, Mitsuru-san is bound to the cross Chie points to. At the very least, it looks like they were just strapped up there. At least they didn't, like, nail him through the hands and stuff like that. That could be bad. Is she unconscious? Her head hangs limp, and she doesn't react to Labras calling her name. I'm laughing at myself for saying, at least they weren't nailed through their hands and stuff like that, because it could be bad. You think? Like, just being crucified in general is pretty bad as well, but it's kind of like Captain Obvious statement. As we try to hurry over to her, a figure moves to block our way.
Deploying enclosed battlefield. You will go no further.
I guess. The summoned red pillars fall from the sky and surround us, even though they're forcing these battles on us. Oh, even here they're forcing the battles on us.
I've been waiting for you, sister.
You ain't Aegis. You're a fake too.
Labras is right. That burning golden hue in the figure's eye is a dead giveaway that it's a fake.
Indeed, I am a fake, sister. But is the distinction necessary for us?
What?
We are weapons forged in the shape of humans. Aren't we all fakes?
Oh, not this again. We just got over this.
Fakes.
Labras, we just got over this.
Have you forgotten? We have no comrades. You even fought and killed your sister units, no?
I will hug you again if need be, but we just got through this.
Damn it! Labras, don't listen to her!
Labras Pass, it's filled with gruesome memories of battle. Her makers advanced the product line by having their prototypes fight each other. She was forced to destroy her sister units, basically kill the rest of her family. But
It's okay, Yosuke.
What? But...
Labras will be alright.
that's right. In the P-1 Grand Prix, Labras faced the shadow within her and accepted it. Our Labras standing with us now shouldn't be swayed by such a cheap trick.
What's wrong, sister? Do you not hate humans?
Yeah, I do hate humans.
Then,
But not like how you mean it.
sister,
As much as I got a grudge against humans, it was humans that saved me. Yeah, the ones who made me did horrible things to me. To all the ones of my model.
But hopefully they're dead now.
Hating all humans because of them is wrong. I like Yukon, and Mitsuru-san, and all the rest of them.
Sorry, Yosuke.
It ain't right for you to destroy the world they all live in.
how unfortunate. I would have thought that you could understand my master, Sho Minazuki's desire for solitude.
His solitude.
Don't waste your breath. I will see you die here, sister.
But, like, I don't think she actually has any breath. The fake Aga-san charges towards Labras at high speeds. This isn't good. Labras is tied up supporting Chie and is in no position to fight back. I have the same problem propping up Yosuke too, which leaves only one person who can deal with this right now.
Naoto, I'm counting on you.
You don't have to tell me.
Her persona is weird looking. I know it's like a little fairy bug man, right? Naruto's persona, summoned with perfect timing, stops the fake Aige-san's attack and forces it back.
Naoto-kun!
Great move, Naoto!
You really helped, Naoto-kun.
I mean, yeah.
Nonsense.
Let's make ourselves clear. As long as we're around, we won't allow you to so much as lay a finger on Labras. I don't know what kind of solitude you or your creator is suffering, but we don't lightly forgive anyone who hurts our friends.
Yeah. I mean, we never really kill anyone, even though I suggested.
Releasing limiters. Switching to battle mode. Annihilating targets.
Do you even have any of that? I mean, yeah. They say that the others are tied up. Of course we're gonna go with Naoto. We just had that epic moment with her. I feel like they just should have went into battle. I don't like Shadow Aigis' face. It's mean. Ginger Aigis, though. She's pretty dope. She has way more bullets than us. Point blank. Sidekick? How do I just shoot the gun? Okay, that is enough rounds. Oh, that was a good kick. Okay, apparently reloading sucks. Okay, stop. What? Blocked it. Okay, so let's just get in there. Oh, we silenced? Dead. Okay.
Okay. You showed your hidden potential in the end.
I guess? Kind of panicked and started spamming buttons. I'm an esports man. Is this in the esports type industry? I'm sure there's something with esports involving this. Maybe it's not like on a grand scale, but like local competition. I should join, just to make others feel good when they destroy me. The fake Aige-san begins to melt away. As everyone runs toward Mitsuru-san, I think about what the fake Aige-san said. I would have thought that you could understand my master Sho Minazaki's desire for solitude. What I sensed from Sho when I met him was an intense, insane hatred for everything in this world. What could have pushed him so far that he decided to pursue an outrageous goal like destroying the world?
Mitsuru-san!
Where am I? Labras, you came.
Yeah, you were hanging out on the rooftop.
Mitsuru-san, are you all right?
Yes. But aren't you all a bit too close?
What do you mean? Mitsuru-san comes to, and we all look into her face. She seems pretty exhausted, but she does appear to be fully conscious.
I'm so glad. I'm sorry I'm late.
Well, like, close to you?
Look how beat up you are.
Thank you, Labras. Narukami, I thank you and your friends as well. But first, I must apologize. I said I would guarantee your security, but see how that turned out. We had almost identified the culprit, but...
What are you saying? You don't have to apologize now. Nobody cares.
I mean, I kind of care. While we wait for Mitsuru-san to recover, we share what we've learned so far with her. About this town, about Sho and Minazaki, and about their plan to call something terrible down.
Sho Minazuki, huh?
Zuki, whatever!
He would mimic his father's actions.
Oh, right. According to Naoto's account, when she and Labras met Minazaki for the first time, Minazaki called the Shadow Operatives the one who killed Sho's father. Going by what Mitsuru just said, I'd say she knows something about who Sho is. Maybe she can give us the missing piece of the puzzle to crack this case? That is, apart from a mystery of who or what Sho is trying to summon.
I see. Shuji Ikutsuki was his...
Mitsuru-san slowly closes her eyes and nods at Naoto's murmuring. Shuji Ikutsuki, is that the name of Sho's father? Is that the... Wait, that is the dude from Persona 3, right? The chairman dude?
The Kirijo group once had a branch specializing in shadow research. It was the Kirijo Ergonomics Research Laboratory, Ergo Research for short.
Oh, the crucifixion. Is that what she means by taking after her father's stuff?
My grandfather, Koetsu Kirijo, provided Ergo Research with a vast budget to perform various experiments over many years. Experiments like Labrys and Aegis, anti-shadow suppression weapons with humanoid bodies that harbor personas, as well as countless inhumane experiments, such as creating artificial persona users through suppressants.
I mean, okay, yeah, I get that part. Those three had their own issues. At the same time, I would still count, at the very least, Labrys as inhumane experiments given what she had to do. I guess I'm not really sure what that entailed. The product of inhumane experience, I guess? Mitsuru-san's expression grows even sterner. The damage that the Kirijo group left behind, so their cursed legacy is why Mitsuru-san and her shadow operatives are so devoted to their duty of exterminating shadows.
Sho Minazuki. His name was recorded in the Ergo research archives as the youngest test subject. Shuji Ikutsuki was the researcher of record. Afterwards, Ergo research was dissolved in an explosive accident, burying their research. But in the confusion, Ikutsuki saved some of it.
And that included Sho Minazuki.
Yes, there's more to the story, but I've confirmed this much in what we've deciphered thus far of Ikutsuki's personnel file. Sho Minazuki seems to have been Ikutsuki's favorite test subject.
Test subject? But he's a person! How could he do such a horrible thing?
Science, GA, I guess?
The Kirijo group of the time was an evil place, suffused with his arrogance. It isn't hard to imagine how he was treated with Ikutsuki in charge. Minazuki was raised in a solitary environment, never interacting with anyone.
Oh, jealous.
I suspect his experiences from that time greatly affected the development of Minazuki's current personality.
I think that would probably be 100% correct. For the first time, Mitsuru-san seems generally distressed. There's a lot on her shoulders. She wants to put an end to the scars on history that the monsters of the Kirijo group have left within her generation, but she's not alone. I'm sure Mitsuru-san's companions will keep supporting her, keep sharing in her burden as they walk alongside her.
Hey, Mitsuru-san. These experiments they did on Sho, were they really related to the Plume of Dusk?
That's correct. The central thrust of the experiment was to embed a Plume of Dusk into Minazuki.
No way! So that's what the Minazuki personality is?
Just as Labrys and Nato had thought, a Plume of Dusk was implanted in Sho's body, which seems like it gave birth to a new self within him. So we just gotta get it out, right? That's one mystery down, though it's not hard to imagine how cruel Shuji Ikutsuki experiments were, since he didn't care at all about what was sacrificed for them. The thought must be reminding Labrys of her own past, since I noticed her meekly lowering her gaze. Yosuke hastily speaks up to lighten the mood.
Can I ask you something? Do you have any details about whatever it is he's trying to summon?
No, I know nothing about that. But if it's similar to what we encountered at Tartarus, it's nothing welcome.
That was only to be expected, since Sho's desire is to destroy the world.
As we all share in a sinking feeling from that ominous prediction, a familiar voice echoes in everyone's mind. It's a persona communication.
Senpai, I finally got a hold of you. I'm so glad you're safe.
Voice. Rise, you're all right.
Mitsuru-senpai, are you okay? I was worried, you know.
Is that you, Yukari? You came. I'm sorry, but no. Thank you. You're always such a help to me.
I'm fine too.
We didn't ask.
Mitsuru-san has evacuated
We know,
safely as
you're
well.
an agent of destruction, Fuka. No one ever can hurt you.
Yamagishi, thank goodness. It seems I've also put you in danger.
After we finish confirming that we're okay, Rise raises her voice as if remembering something. Since we have no volume control on the Persona comm, everyone flinches at once.
No, I forgot to connect you to Kanji and the others. Senpai, Teddy and Aegis are safe too. Just a sec, I'll put you in contact with them.
She forgot something that important. After some time, we hear a familiar voice echoing in our mind again.
Chie! Yukiko? Is that you? I'm so glad.
You should see what she did to the fake Yukiko.
Kanji-kun and Teddy are fine too. What about you, Chie? Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. I got a few scratches, but it's no big deal.
Apparently she was on the brink of death a moment ago, but I don't think they know what brink of death means.
Huh? Are you sure you're okay?
Yo, senpai! Sorry we're late.
Sensei!
Damn it, Teddy, I told you to quit rubbing your runny nose on me!
They never change. Even in a situation where we can't communicate properly, the rest of them are still in our thoughts because we all believed in each other. We're all gathered here now without anyone telling us to do so. That's when I recall what the fake Aiga-san said to Labris. I would have thought that you could understand my master shows Minazaki's desire for solitude. If what Mitsuru-san told us about Sho was right, then not only did he never meet anyone who could understand his burden of solitude, he never even had a chance to form a relationship with anyone. So in that respect, there's not much separating Sho from us. If even one person had reached out to him, he had had the chance to change too?
Sister, you came to rescue us. Thank you. I'm all right.
Aigus! Whew. I was really worried about you.
Man, it's getting crowded here. You guys really know who's who?
You're the only one who doesn't, Junpei-san. Though there are a few I haven't personally met yet either.
It seems everyone's all right. You have the devil's luck.
After both our investigation team and Mitsuru-san's shadow operatives are done being relieved at the other safe, we have a big round of introductions. But the more I learn about them, the stranger their group seems. A costume hero, a baseball coach, a middle school student, and a dog. We had a fox, so you can't even say that, alright you? We had a fox that healed us completely for money, sure. I can respect that though, but it helped. It's already surprising to see how so many Persona users, but these ones are, well, unique.
Quite a spirited crowd. But don't let your guard down yet. The battle isn't over.
Mitsuru-san smiles upon saying so. It hasn't been long since we met Mitsuru-san and her people, but I can tell just how, by overhearing their exchange, that they're bound by strong trust, just like we are. With the battles behind us, for now, everyone naturally starts having a friendly chat. I decided to take the opportunity to bring up what I was just thinking about with Mitsuru-san.
Mitsuru-san, I'd like to talk to you about Sho.
You wish to save him yourself? Is that what you were?
Oh god, no, I want to kill him.
Huh?
It's written all over your face. It would hardly be a surprise to hear you say it. There are many things to sympathize with regarding Minazuki's past. He too is a victim of the Kirijo group's dark side. Still, that does not give him license to endanger the world or hurt people.
Oh, this is true.
It doesn't change the fact that he is an enemy who must be defeated. Yet, you still wish to save him, correct?
Yes.
If Sho wished for the world's destruction because of the solitude forced on him, then we know how to save him from that. Mitsuru-san lets me finish, then fixes me with a solemn gaze.
Either way, things must be settled with Minazuki. We should brace ourselves.
Right, we can't lose this one.
Indeed, it's true that our enemy is powerful, but no matter how far apart we are, if we keep believing in each other, we'll always come back together because friendship is in fact magic, and that fact gives us great strength.
Another earthquake!
Yeah!
Uh-oh. Isn't it getting stronger?
Huh? This is... Careful, everyone! It stinks of shadows!
What?
Everyone instantly tenses up. The relaxed mood is shattered, and Rise raises her voice as if bracing herself.
Wait, this can't be.
What's wrong, Kujikawa?
It's shadows. Countless shadows are gathering at this tower. What? I'm picking up shadow readings. 20, 30, they keep coming.
Wait, that's it?
We can't stop them.
30's no problem.
The shadows are passing through here. It looks like they're heading to the top of the tower. Wait.
What's wrong, Rise?
What's this? The shadows that were already at the top are merging together.
Well, that could be bad. It sounds like a final boss. Shadows are merging together. Something tells me the summoning that Sho mentioned has already begun, and a quick glance around tells me everyone else is thinking the same thing. When I look down from the edge of the tower, the horde of shadows have already swallowed the ground and is trying to cover this tower. This is bad. Rise's group is still near the tower's base, and Kanji's group is somewhere around the middle. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before the shadows reach them. What do I do? Should I call them here at once, or should we head on down to them? But if we do that, then we can't do anything about the summoning that's going to happen any minute.
You have to go, Senpai. We'll hold things here.
Huh?
Well, Kanji's group could go down to help them, right?
What are you surprised for? Of course we'd say that. You're the ones closest to the top.
You're right. Mitsuru, this is no time to fool around. Leave this to us so you can get to the roof.
What? But
Mitsuru-senpai, you can't lose focus. Don't worry, we're pretty tough.
Well, I guess. I mean, you lost to your shadow, Yukari.
Yukari.
All right. It's a bit lonely here, but I'll do my best for your sake, Sensei.
Thanks.
Teddy.
Go, young man. There's no time to be indecisive. The bases are loaded, so go out swinging.
Junpei, what the? What are you, 20? 19, 20?
Junpei.
Mitsuru-san raises her head and looks at us. Her expression is pure determination. You can see she's made up her mind to trust in her companions, and that's that.
All three groups, separate and intercept the shadows. Yamagishi, Yukari, Fujikawa. Head to the lower levels. Destroy the enemy, but take caution. Akihiko, work with those on the middle level and block as many shadows as you can. Don't bother giving chase to whatever gets past you. We'll remain here and intercept the shadows as Narukami advances to the highest point of the tower.
Me?
Well, dude, you literally are the only. Well, no, I guess it's with
You're
us.
the least injured of us all, and considering your skill,
Am
the
I?
most logical choice to send.
Please go, Senpai. We'll protect this place.
Okay.
Yeah! I'm getting psyched. Go on ahead, Cocoon.
Go get him, partner. Make sure you pull this off for our sake.
I'm counting on you, Yukun. You can't let Sho get his way. Go put an end to this.
With that, all of us here, and probably the ones still on the lower and middle levels, nod at once. Everyone gives me a supportive push, and I take a step forward.
You understand, right? Don't do anything reckless. And
I understand. I'll come back. If I can't do it, then I'll ask for help. There's no shame in leaning on your friends after all.
This is true.
No matter how many times I fail or make mistakes, I can do anything with them. I won't give up.
I knew someone once who I suspect.
They're a door now. For an instant, Mitsuru-san's eyes are hazy, thinking of something or someone else. But that moment passes, and at once her steely eyes are turned to the countless shadows surrounding us by climbing the tower's outer
We
wall.
will clear a path for Narukami. Is everyone in place?
Yeah!
Yes. Of course.
Leave it to us.
Where's Aigis? Oh wait, no, Aigis is not with us. Sorry, that was Shadow Aigis. I got mixed up in my head there. Mitsuru gives the orders, and everyone readies themselves to move. The shadows appearing one after another seem intent on completely swarming the stairs I'm on my way to now.
Once we get the signal, everyone attack! Here goes. 1, 2.
Ah, it's loud. Holy crap. On Fuka's and Risei's signal, everyone dashes towards the whirling torrent of shadows. They form powerful shockwaves that come together, pushing back the limitless massive shadows, mowing them down. A path clears in the center of that black wave, and I run towards it as fast as my legs will carry me.
We're all counting on you.
And it's not just everyone in the investigation team. Right now, the hopes of Mitsuru-san's shadow operatives are pinned on me too. I can't waste the opportunity they gave me. There's no time to hesitate. Wait for me, everyone. Is this the end, of this little branch? Because I would like to save. Thank you. And by the save, I mean end the episode. But at the same time, I still would like to save. Is that a line? That's from Kanji's group, right? Oh, it's from all these people. Okay. And you join me from there. Okay, how far did we actually go down there? We actually went pretty far. We still have actually, no, we didn't. we went down 3, didn't we? Yeah, I think we went down 3. We started here. You know what? That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like and below. If you're not subscribed yet, want to end my video so I can check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.